guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share a packing video with you guys today. I am going to Disney World next week on a solo trip, which is something I have never done in my life. I've never gone to Disney by myself, and I've just never traveled alone before. So I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. There's a lot going on, but I love packing and I love putting a lot of time and thought into what I'm going to be wearing, especially on a Disney trip, because you can wear ears and you can really get fun and silly on a Disney trip. So for me, it's just like especially fun to pack for Disney. And I just thought it would be fun to share with you today what I am packing for my solo trip, because usually I am packing for a family of 5. So it's been a little bit different for me this time. And I thought it would be something maybe interesting for some of you just to see what I'm bringing on my upcoming Walt Disney World trip. So if you're new to my channel and you don't know, I work for a company called Mickey World Travel. We have a convention coming up next week, and I'm going to be touring a lot of the hotels. I'm going to be touring the parks. I'm going to get to see everything decorated for the holidays, which is really exciting for me. I usually go at the beginning of November, so they're starting to decorate, but they don't have everything done, and they typically don't have all of the hotels done. So I'm excited to be able to go experience and see that, and just bring it back with me to share with you guys in case you are planning an upcoming Walt Disney World trip, or just in general to see some beautiful holiday related stuff. If you love Disney and you love the holidays, you're really going to enjoy my upcoming videos. I'm cruising. I wish I was cruising too. I'm touring some cruise ships, and I'm touring resorts and parks, and I'm going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So I'm so excited about that. In Epcot, I am going to be doing the Candlelight Processional, which I've never done before. So I'm really geared up to finally experience that. I'm going to see John Stamos. I'm doing the dining package. I'm meeting up with some YouTube friends out there as well. So, you know, I just can't even believe all of the really exciting things that are going to be happening for me that week. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I'll be showing like where I'm at and what I'm doing and who I'm with and all that kind of stuff. So please go ahead and follow me there if you're not already. Okay, so we're going to start here in my closet, and the first thing that I'm going to do is pick out the ears that I'm going to be wearing on this trip. So I've already gone ahead and pulled out a whole bunch of ears, and I put them in this big Ziploc bag. And once I know what ears I'm bringing, I can figure out what outfits to go with them, because that's how I work. And I got these really cute Ziploc bags from the Dollar General. They're like the big, I think they're gallon size Ziploc bags, but they're the Nutcracker theme from the new Nutcracker Disney movie. So I thought that was fun. And I have all of my ears in here, and I also have a couple of magic bands. So this is the one that I've had sent to me for this trip, the yellow one, and then I threw my red one in there from last year because it has snowflakes and things on it from last year's Christmas party. So I just thought it would be fun if I want to change up the look for the Christmas party that I will be attending. Okay, so now that I have my ears picked out, I'm going to go through my closet and pull out some ideas of things that I have in my mind that I would like to wear. And because the weather is going to be very unpredictable the week that I'm there, some days are going to be warmer than others, some days are going to be cooler, and the nights are actually going to get pretty cool. I almost need to pack double the amount of clothing, because I have to make sure that I have something for the daytime, as well as something possibly for the evening hours that's a little bit warmer. So the next thing that I've done here is I pretty much had like a little fashion show here in my closet, and I've created an album of the outfits that I hope to wear on this trip, or just some outfit ideas. So I'll go ahead and scroll through it on my phone, and I kind of marked what I want to wear what day. So this was my Universal idea, this was my Universal Day 2 idea, and Hollywood Studios with my black and white ears and black and white stripy top. So I just kind of did a whole little album here of all of the outfits that I want to wear, and I've tried them on in different ways. Like you can see like here I have a sleeveless top, but then I have a cardigan to wear on it later in the evening when it gets cooler out. So yeah, I've just tried a variety of different outfits. And now this outfit I'm not sure about. Like, I love this Pizza Planet t-shirt. It's so cute, but I just feel like I look kind of like a slob. I don't know. But anyway, these are all of my outfit ideas for the days that I'm going to be there. So now I have to wash them all. I actually just want to wash them so that they're nice and fresh for the trip. And I will fold them all and put them out. So like I said, we are a week prior to the trip and I've just begun corralling all of my clothing. These are the outfits that I tried on today, and I just laundered everything and folded them and put them together, and I've just put them all together. So here is everything that I've corralled thus far. I picked up a notebook for the conference just so I can take notes when I'm touring and things. I have a little Christmas Mickey shopping bag in case I do some shopping, which is very likely. And then over here I just have a couple of pairs of pajamas, bras, undies, another short set, and then I'm going to be bringing this little pouch for like my phone chargers and my camera battery and just other chargers and things that I have. I have this really cute jacket that I got from Forever 21 with Mickey on it. It's a nice warm jacket, so I'm going to be wearing one warm jacket on the plane, and I'm also going to be bringing another warmer jacket. And I'm also throwing in a sweater in case it is very chilly, and some jeans, so I have options. And my sister brought this back for me from her recent trip, so I have the map and the itinerary for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party that I will be attending, so I appreciated her bringing that home for me. And these shirts I just kind of have hanging over my chair because they wrinkle very easily. This is actually a shirt that I got for my son on our last trip. It's a Pizza Planet shirt that I got from Hot Topics, and I think it's really cute. I may or may not wear it. And this is actually a hand-me-down from my daughter Emily, a little Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse top that she got. So this is just stuff I don't want to get wrinkled. I have my Scentsy Pooh Bear here. You might have seen him on my kid picks for Christmas gifts, but he's coming with me. And I also found some of the little purses that I want to bring. So this is just a little Mickey and Minnie Coach purse, and it's just nice for maybe a night at the parks where I don't need to bring that much stuff with me. And of course I have my favorite Haunted Mansion, Dooney and Burke, so that's going to be coming along with me as well. This is a dryer sachet, but it smells beautiful and it's a lavender scent, so I'm going to keep that in my luggage as well to keep it smelling fresh. I am bringing one bathing suit just in case I decide to use the resort pool at all. And then of course my little Ziploc bag with all of my ears and my couple of magic bands. For my couple of days in Universal, I have this backpack that I purchased at Spirit Halloween when they were having their big after Halloween clearance sale. So I just think that's going to be fun, and it's lightweight. I can carry that around in the park with me, and it actually matches this romper perfectly that I'm going to be wearing there. So I thought that was a nicely put together outfit. And then what I've done here so that I don't forget is I have my straightening iron case, my sunglass case, and then my hair dryer case. This way I don't forget to pack these three very important things because I will be using them up until the day that I leave. So I want to make sure that I bring my straightening iron and my hair dryer and of course some sunglasses with me on the trip. So I'm just going to leave those empty cases there so that I remember to put something in them before I close up my suitcase. And oftentimes, especially in Disney, I will have something like a breakfast bar and an applesauce and some water for breakfast. So I don't like to have a big sit-down breakfast in the morning when I'm in Disney. So that's my plan. I plan on having breakfast in my room every morning. And then I have some more snacks, granola bars, and some vitamin water. And I just have all of these Ziplocs filled with different types of snacks. These are snacks that I could throw in my backpack for the day. It's like the Jif peanut butter to go. I also have some oatmeals in here for the morning for breakfast time, and some pretzels and Pirate Booty and stuff like that. And in addition to my snack bag, I'm going to be bringing this really cute Mickey Mouse Christmas tote that my sister got for me on her recent trip, and I'm going to be using it maybe for if I decide to go to the pool or for when I'm going shopping. It will make a nice little shopping tote that I can carry around with me and bring things home from my trip in. So that is coming with me. And of course I'm bringing lots of shoe options. You guys may have seen this case before on some of my previous packing videos, but I have 2 pairs of flip-flops from previous Disney trips. These are my Havanas, and these were just from one of the Disney stores in Disney Springs. And then inside, just open this up. I love this because it fits a lot of different shoes. So I have my black Crocs here that are super comfortable, but they kind of look nice when you're dressing up a bit. And these are also a pair of Crocs sandals that are super comfy. And I'll leave links to those in the description below if you're interested in them. I did a lookbook on my last trip, and these shoes really worked out well. And they kind of look like Cinderella shoes, don't they? Like, not the sparkly ones, but the ones when she's like cleaning the house. But they remind me of little black like princess shoes. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're a Disney fan. And then I have my Keds, and then the Ked socks, I actually stuffed a few in the toes there, and then I have another pair here, and I'm going to be wearing on the plane my Vans. And then, of course, I am going to have my camera bag fully loaded. I don't know if you guys are really interested to see everything that I'm bringing in my camera bag, but I have an extra lens in here, and then I have just different battery packs and things. My flash, I'm hoping to take some really nice photographs this year, so I'm bringing all of my camera equipment, and I plan on carrying on the plane with me my camera bag and then my backpack as a carry-on, and I will use one of those little Disney purses, and I'll pop it in here with like my ID and my money and credit cards and everything. So I just kind of have a little, almost like a selfie stick thing in the front here. This front compartment is gonna have any of my like things that I need for my phone, my headphones, and things that I need for my iPhone, stuff like that, because it's very easily accessible, earbuds and things. And then again, I have another empty case. This is to remind me to bring my laptop with me on the plane. That would be really bad if I forgot that. I'm hoping to be editing this video while I'm on the plane, because I think that'll be a really good distraction for me, because I hate to fly, but hopefully that will help me get through it and kind of keep my mind off of things. And then I have a little snack bag here. I think this is a bag that I got like in Target or at the dollar store or something, this little plastic bag. And I just have gum and a few snacks, granola bars and things. And in here I have, this was like from dryer balls that I bought on Amazon. It says I'm fluffy and I know it. And inside I have a super soft and fluffy scarf that I bought from the Target dollar spot for, I think it was $3 or maybe $5. But it's a big black scarf and it's very soft and fluffy, and will keep me warm and cozy on the plane if I need like a blanket or just something to cozy up to. Yeah, that's basically everything that I'm going to be having with me on the plane, and I'm using my Mickey World Travel backpack that I recently got. Rather than my Disney backpack, because I love my Disney backpack, and I'll leave a link in the description above if you want to see the one that I use on our family vacations. But this is a little bit smaller and a little more structured for carrying like my laptop and stuff in. Like the back of it is a little bit more dense than the other one. The other one is just very soft and light, and I'm scared that electronics may get damaged in it. So this is the one that I'm bringing with me on this particular trip. And then, of course, I'm bringing any Disney-related jewelry that I have. These are things that I've purchased in years past. So I just have different Mickey and Minnie necklaces. My friend, who is also a client of mine, just got back from Disney a few days ago, and she brought this back for me. I thought it was so cute. It just has a J on it for Jen with little Minnie Mouse charm. So I thought that would be cute to wear on my trip. And then I just have my two Alex and Ani bracelets here. They're the only two that I currently have. Maybe I'll pick up a new one on this trip. And so let's move on to makeup and toiletries and things. This is my everyday makeup bag, and I am just bringing everything that I have in here. The only thing I'm going to be adding to it is these makeup wipes. It's the Micellar makeup wipes that I really like, and it's just the Target brand, but they work really well. And then I'm also going to be adding into there my face cream. I like this one because it has sunscreen in it, and since I'm going to be in Florida and hopefully I'll see some sun, I just want to make sure that I protect my face. So I'm bringing that with me as well. But in this front compartment, I already have additional face moisturizer that I can use in the evening, and I also have another face wash, and I have some eye cream. then the last thing that I will be packing is all of my toiletries. So this is hanging up currently in my closet right outside of the bathroom because as I remember to add things to it, I am. And I'll just tell you quickly some of the things that I'm bringing in my toiletry bag. I always bring dish soap just in case I need to wash anything in the hotel bathroom. I like to have dish soap. I also really like to have these Clorox to-go wipes so I can wipe down the remote control and the light switches and whatever I just feel like might be contaminated. I like to wipe those down as well. I always like to have wet ones with me. I threw a bar of soap in here because I just always feel better if I have a bar of soap with me for whatever reason. In this little flip-flop, I have nail clippers and nail scissors and things like that. And then I just have some feminine products in the back here, just in case. And then I have my toothpaste and my toothbrush. And in these little Mickey and Minnie tins from the dollar store, I have Q-tips and cotton balls. And then I have my Advil, just in case I'm not feeling well. In addition to the Advil, I also have thrown in here like little things of Pepto-Bismol. I think I have some like Rolaids or Tums in there, just trying to cover all of the things that could possibly go wrong. And in one of these as well, the one with the Mickey faces, I have some first aid things like a variety of different sized Band-Aids and stuff to go along with the cotton balls that are in there. An extra shower cap. And then on this top compartment, I always stick little samples that I receive in like magazines and stuff. So I have a variety of different shampoo conditioner combos. I have some additional makeup remover wipes in case I need them. And then I think I have like an additional face moisturizer in there. So that is all of my toiletries. And I think that's going to complete everything that I am bringing on my upcoming Walt Disney World trip. Okay, so I have kind of picked through all of this. I've taken some things out because I'm looking at the weather for next week and it's not going to be that great. So the day that I arrive, it's going to be 62. Then the day after that is 58, 66, and then it goes up to 78. So yeah, I've taken out some shorts and I've added some additional pants and I added a couple of sweaters just so that I can be comfortable and make sure that I have stuff that's warm enough. So now that I've laid everything out, I'm going to put everything in packing cubes and see if it all fits in my luggage. My newest dilemma is if this exceeds 50 pounds, I have to pay an additional $100. So I kind of downsized my snacks. I just have in these little Ziploc bags now and I'm not bringing any drinks. I've taken a couple of things out and I decided to use this purse as my camera bag so that I can just use this as a carry-on. So I'll have my purse and I'll have my laptop bag. And because this is slightly smaller than the backpack, I'm going to be packing the backpack with my luggage because I'm really scared that they're not going to let me on if the bag is too big. And especially since I'm nervous enough right now traveling alone, I want to make sure that I follow all of the rules. So when I get to the resort, I could switch it off into my backpack for when I tour the parks and things. But for the plane, these are going to be the only two items that I have. Okay, so I managed to get it shut. I actually had to get rid of the blow dryer to make room for my makeup bag, which is going to be going in tomorrow morning after I get ready. So I couldn't fit everything. It is busting at the seams, but everything fits. And now I just have to be concerned about the weight. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out a scale or something in the house that can weigh this thing just to make sure it does not exceed 50 pounds. So I had to open it back up just to make sure that my makeup bag fits in there, right where it is. My makeup bag's right there. So it does fit. Hopefully my scale worked well enough. So I'm really hoping that I don't exceed that 50-pound mark and that is it. I am all packed up and ready to go to Disney. I am so excited. I am so nervous. I'm going to be editing this video while I am on the plane, so hopefully that's a really good distraction for me, and I am hoping that once I get to the resort I'll be able to upload it for you guys so that you can watch it the week that I'm actually there. So you'll be watching this video when I am actually in Disney World. So I'm sure I'll be having a spectacular time, and I hope that you found this packing video somewhat helpful for one of your upcoming trips, whether it's Disney or anywhere else. So I hope that you guys found this video somewhat interesting and maybe helpful to you if you are packing for an upcoming Disney trip or just for any trip at all. Maybe you found some of my ideas helpful. And if you're not following me already on Instagram, make sure that you go ahead and follow me at Jen's Happy Home so that you can see everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm up to in Disney. I'm going to be doing Vlogmas as well, and it's going to be a great time. I really enjoy doing Vlogtober, so I thought Vlogmas would be really something interesting to do as well. I'm going to be starting it on December 1st, and that's a great day to start it because I will be in Epcot at the Candlelight Processional, and then on Sunday I'll be flying home, so you'll get to experience all of that with me. I'm sure it'll be very interesting. We'll see. And yeah, so that's everything that I have coming up. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that you're going to be enjoying all of my upcoming vlogs and Vlogmas and all of the holiday content as well that I'm going to be sharing on my channel in the upcoming weeks. Make sure that you're subscribed. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I will see you real soon. Take care. Bye.